She posted a poll on Instagram. Should I dump my boring boyfriend for this hottie at the gym? 80% voted yes. I voted yes too. When she came home, the house was empty and the Wi-Fi was cut. She called crying. It was just a joke. I, 31 male, found out about the poll from my coworker. Tuesday afternoon, around 3 p.m., he walked up to my desk looking uncomfortable. Hey man, you need to see something, showed me his phone. My girlfriend's Instagram story. A poll. Should I dump my boring boyfriend for this hottie at the gym? Below it, a video of her and some muscular dude doing partner workouts. Him spotting her squats, her giggling, his hands on her waist. Current results, 80% yes, 20% no. I stared at it for maybe 10 seconds. When was this posted? Like an hour ago. I pulled out my phone. We'd been together 3 years. Lived in my condo for the past year. She worked part-time as a social media manager, aka she posted on Instagram and called it a job. Made maybe $1,200 a month from various small business clients. I made $95 as a project manager. Paid the mortgage, utilities, groceries, her car insurance, basically everything except her phone bill and the gym membership she was apparently using to find my replacement. Clicked on her story, still there. Now at 83%, yes, I voted yes. Then I opened my banking app. By 3:30 p.m., I'd contacted the utility companies to disconnect service effective end of business Friday. Called the cable internet provider to cancel. Changed all streaming passwords. Sent a text to my landlord. I rent out the condo I own while living in it. Long story, tax purposes, giving 30-day notice I was vacating. Then I texted my brother. Can I crash at your place for a bit? Sure. What happened? Tell you later. Need to move some stuff tonight. Left work at 5 p.m. She usually got home around 7 p.m. from the gym. Had 2 hours. My brother showed up with his truck at 5:30. We loaded. My clothes, my laptop and work equipment, my TV, which I'd bought, my PlayStation, my birthday gift from my mom. Kitchen stuff I'd owned before we moved in together. The couch I'd brought from my old place, my books, records, and personal items. Basically everything that was mine before she moved in. Left her stuff. Her clothes, her makeup vanity, her influencer lighting setup, her ridiculous collection of throw pillows. Took photos of everything. Documented what I took, what I left. Left a note on the counter. Saw your poll. Voted yes. You should definitely pursue the gym guy. I've moved out. Utilities will be disconnected Friday. Lease is in my name. You have until end of month to find new housing. Keys on the counter when you leave. Signed it. Left my copy of the keys. We finished loading by 6:45 p.m. I texted her, check the poll results. Congrats on the new relationship. I'm out. Blocked her number, blocked her on everything. Drove to my brother's place. She started calling his phone around 8 p.m. He answered on speaker. Yeah, where is he? What did he do? Why is all his stuff gone? He moved out. Moved out? Over a joke? The Instagram poll? Yes, it was a joke. Everyone knows that. It's a meme. People do those polls all the time. With videos of you and another dude? We're just friends. Oh my God, is everyone insane? Look, I'm not getting in the middle of this. Put him on the phone. He doesn't want to talk to you. This is insane, over a stupid poll. My brother looked at me. I shook my head. He's done. Don't call this number again. Hung up. She called 6 more times. He didn't answer. Update 1 Friday morning. 3 days since the poll. The utilities got disconnected at 5 p.m. Friday as scheduled. I know because she called my office at 5:30. Receptionist forwarded it before I could stop her. Hello? The power is off. The internet is off. What did you do? I canceled the services I was paying for. You can't just do that. I live here. You live in a condo I'm renting. I gave notice I'm vacating. The utilities were in my name. I'm no longer paying them. So you expect me to pay for everything? I expect you to figure out your living situation. You have until end of month. This is illegal. You can't just kick someone out. I'm not kicking you out. I'm vacating a property I rent. Big difference. You were never on the lease. Because you said we didn't need to be. And now I'm moving out. You have 23 days to find somewhere else. I can't afford rent anywhere. Should have thought about that before posting polls about dumping your boring boyfriend. It was a joke. Hilarious. I laughed so hard I moved out. You're being ridiculous. Everyone is saying you're insane. Everyone? My friends, my mom, your coworker's girlfriend saw the poll and told everyone you can't take a joke. Your friends who voted 80% that you should dump me? They were joking. So was I when I voted yes, except I followed through. This isn't funny anymore. Agreed. Stop calling my work. Hung up. Blocked the office number from her. She showed up at my brother's apartment that night. Rang the doorbell for 15 minutes. He has a Ring doorbell. We watched her on the phone app. Please, I'm sorry, it was stupid. I wasn't going to actually dump you. It was just content for my Instagram. My brother, you gonna answer? Me. Nope. She's gonna keep ringing. Then you'll have great footage for when we need a restraining order. She eventually left. Posted on Instagram a crying selfie with the caption, "When your BF can't take a joke and ruins everything." Comments were mixed. Some people supporting her. Men are so sensitive. Some calling her out, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Her best friend DM'd me from my account. I hadn't blocked that one yet. You're being really immature. She's devastated. It was just a harmless poll. With a video of her and another guy. Very harmless. They're friends. She talks about you all the time. She loves you. She loved having someone pay her bills while she made content with gym bros. Wow, so that's what you think of her? That she's a gold digger? I think she's someone who publicly humiliated me for Instagram engagement. And now she's facing the consequences. You're cruel. I'm done. Tell her to find a new place to live. She's got 3 weeks. Block that account too. Monday morning, I got a call from the condo management company. The property owner, not me, I sublet, it's complicated, got a call from my girlfriend claiming I'd abandoned her and she needed the utilities turned back on. I explained the situation to the property manager, showed him my text giving notice, showed him the lease, only my name on it, showed him the Instagram poll. He was quiet for a second. So she posted a poll asking if she should dump you. Yep. And you just moved out? Yep. That's cold, man. That's consequences. Fair enough. She's got until end of month, then we're changing locks and she'll be trespassing. Perfect. Update to week 2. 10 days since the poll. She found my mom's number somehow. Called her crying about how I was punishing her for a mistake. My mom listened, then said, "Honey, if you publicly ask the internet if you should dump my son, you can't be surprised when he helps you make that decision." But I wasn't serious. Then you shouldn't have posted it. I can't afford to live on my own. Then you should have thought about that before treating him like a joke. My girlfriend apparently asked my mom to talk some sense into me. My mom? My son is making perfect sense. You humiliated him publicly. He removed himself from the situation. That's very sensible. My girlfriend hung up. Then her mom got involved. Called my brother's place. "You need to stop this nonsense. My daughter made a mistake. You don't throw away a 3-year relationship over one mistake." My brother put it on speaker. Me, she didn't make a mistake. She made a choice. She chose to publicly mock our relationship for social media engagement. Her mom, it was a poll. A silly internet poll. Kids these days do that stuff all the time. I'm 31. She's 29. We're not kids. And if that's how she views our relationship, as content to farm for likes, then we're done. Where is she supposed to go? She has 17 days to figure that out. You're just going to let her be homeless? I'm not letting her be anything. She's an adult. She can figure out her housing situation. You're cruel. After everything she's done for you, what has she done for me exactly? Silence. She supported you. She was there for you. I supported her financially for a year. She contributed about $400 a month toward groceries. I paid everything else. If she can't afford rent, that's on her, not me. My daughter is not a gold digger. I didn't say she was, but she did take for granted that I'd keep paying her way regardless of how she treated me. That's over. Her lease is up at the end of the month. She has nowhere to go. She can move back in with you. We don't have room. Not my problem. You're heartless. I'm practical. She wanted to dump me for a gym guy. I'm helping her do that. She's free now. Her mom hung up. 2 days later, the gym guy got involved. He DM'd me on Instagram. I'd forgotten to block him. "Yo man, your girl is blowing up my phone. Can you tell her to chill? I'm not interested." Not my girl. Not my problem. She's saying you ruined her life over a joke. She ruined her own life. I just stopped paying for it. Look, the poll was her idea. I told her it was dumb, but she said it would be funny. I didn't think you'd actually see it. Well, I did, and it wasn't funny. She's kinda desperate now. Showed up at the gym crying. Management banned her, said she was harassing members. Sounds like a her problem. Just so you know, nothing happened between us. She was just filming content. I have a girlfriend. Good for you. Tell your girlfriend to avoid social media polls. Blocked him too. Week 3. My girlfriend was still in the condo but living without utilities. She'd bought some battery packs to charge her phone, was showering at the gym before she got banned, and then at her friend's place. She posted Instagram stories about it. Living like a pioneer because my ex is a psycho. Her comments were turning against her. People asking why she didn't just move, why she was squatting in a dark apartment, why she wasn't taking responsibility. She deleted those comments. 5 days before end of month, she texted my brother's phone again. Please, I can't find anywhere to live. Everything is too expensive. I don't have last deposit money. Can we please talk? I didn't respond. Her, I'm begging you. I'll apologize. I'll delete everything. I'll make it right. You have 5 days. Figure it out. Her, I've applied to 12 places. Everyone wants $3,000 up front. I don't have it. Not my problem. Please, I'll pay you back. I just need help. You need help from the gym guy. Ask your followers. Ask the 80% who said you should dump me. They were joking. So am I. Last text from her. I hope you're happy. You've ruined my life. I'm very happy, actually. Good luck with your living situation. Blocked my brother's number from her too. Update 3. Final. End of month came. She was still in the condo. Property management showed up with a constable to enforce the eviction. I wasn't there, but the property manager texted me updates. She refused to leave. Said she had nowhere to go. Constable explained she was trespassing. She argued she'd lived there for a year. He explained she was never on the lease and the actual leaseholder had vacated. She called her mom. Her mom showed up with a U-Haul. They loaded her stuff. She was crying. Her mom was yelling about how I was going to pay for this. Property manager, ma'am, he followed all legal protocols. He gave 30 days notice. She's not on the lease. We're well within our rights. Her mom, this is America. You can't just throw someone out. Manager, we absolutely can when they're not a legal tenant. She needs to leave or the constable will remove her. She left. I found out later from a mutual friend, who thought the whole thing was hilarious, that she moved back in with her parents. They have a small 2-bedroom house. She's sleeping on their couch. Lost most of her Instagram followers. Her brand tanked after people realized she'd publicly humiliated her boyfriend for engagement. Several of her clients dropped her. She's working full-time retail now, making about $2,200 a month. Still can't afford her own place. The gym guy's girlfriend found out about the whole thing. Made her own Instagram post calling out my ex for using my boyfriend for content without consent. It went more viral than the original poll. My ex made her account private, then deleted it entirely. As for me, stayed at my brother's place for 2 months. Gave me time to figure out what I wanted. Ended up buying a different condo. Smaller, but it's mine outright. No landlord, no subletting complications. Just my space. Been on a few dates, nothing serious yet. Taking my time. Ran into her at a grocery store last week. She saw me, started walking over. I turned and went down a different aisle. Heard her call out, "Really? You can't even say hi." Kept walking. Got a text later from an unknown number. "Saw you at the store. Too good to acknowledge me now? Don't contact me again. I just wanted to say I'm sorry for everything. It was stupid. I was stupid. I miss you." You miss having someone pay your bills. That's not fair. Neither was the poll. Move on. Block the number. The thing is, I'm not even angry anymore. I was at first. Hurt, embarrassed, pissed off. Now, nothing. She's just someone I used to know who made really poor choices. My coworker asked me last week if I regretted how I handled it. Nah. Really? Some people think you went too far. Some people voted 80% that she should dump me. I don't care what they think. Fair point. She wanted engagement. She got it. Then she got consequences. Cold, practical. She publicly humiliated me. I privately removed myself from the situation. If anything, I was too nice about it. How do you figure? I gave her 30 days. I could have made her leave immediately since she wasn't on the lease. I documented everything so she couldn't claim I stole her stuff. I didn't post anything about her online, I just left. The internet did the rest. The internet held her accountable for her own actions. Not my fault. He laughed. Man, remind me never to cross you. Just don't post polls about dumping me and we're good. My brother said I'm doing better now than I was with her. More relaxed, less stressed, not worried about paying for two people anymore. He's right. My bank account is healthier, I'm sleeping better, eating better, actually have time for hobbies again. Joined a gym, not the one she went to, different one across town. No drama, no Instagram polls, just workouts. The property manager from the old condo called last week, asked if I wanted to take over the lease on the unit again, said he'd give me a discount after the drama. Nah, I'm good, too many memories. Understood. For what it's worth, you handled that whole thing well, very by the book. No games. Wasn't trying to play games, just wanted out. Most people would have made it messy. Life's too short for messy. She made her choice. I made mine. That's it. Hung up feeling settled, like I'd closed a chapter properly. My mom asked if I'd ever forgive her. Forgive what? The poll? The public humiliation? The assumption I'd just keep paying for everything while she shopped for replacements? Any of it. I don't need to forgive her. I'm not carrying it around. She did what she did. I responded appropriately. It's over. That's very mature. That's very done. She hugged me. I'm proud of you. For leaving a bad situation? For knowing your worth and not accepting less. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I knew my worth. And my worth wasn't going to be determined by an Instagram poll. She wanted to dump the boring boyfriend? Fine, the boring boyfriend who paid all the bills and supported her lifestyle is gone. Now she's got exactly what she asked for. No boring boyfriend. Just bills she can't pay and a couch at her parents' house. And me? I've got peace, my own place, and zero tolerance for disrespect. That's a fair trade. The mutual friend who told me about all this reached out yesterday. Hey man, she's been asking about you. Cool, don't tell her anything. She wants to know if you're seeing anyone. Why does it matter? I think she realizes what she lost. She didn't lose anything. She threw it away. There's a difference. Harsh. Accurate. She made a calculated decision to publicly mock me for content. I made a calculated decision to leave. Neither of us lost anything. We both got what we wanted. She didn't want this. She wanted attention. She got it. Just not the kind she expected. You're not going to give her another chance? For what? To post another poll? To spend another year taking for granted that I'll fund her life? Nah. I'm good. She's different now. She's broke now. That's not the same as different. He laughed. Cold-blooded. Self-preserving. There's a difference. This whole thing taught me something important. How people treat you when they think you're stuck with them shows you exactly who they are. She thought I'd never leave. Thought I was too boring and stable to do anything dramatic. Thought she could post whatever she wanted because I'd always be there. She was wrong. And now she's living with the consequences of that miscalculation. Meanwhile, I'm living my best boring life, paying only my own bills, making my own decisions, not having to explain myself to someone who viewed our relationship as content. Some people think I overreacted, that I should have given her a chance to explain, that it was just a poll. But here's the thing, it wasn't just a poll. It was a mindset, a pattern of behavior, a fundamental lack of respect. And you don't negotiate with disrespect, you remove yourself from it. So that's what I did, and I'd do it again.